everyone, it's me again, Kiana, and welcome back to my channel. My name's Kiana and I do bookish things here. So today we're going to be doing my September wrap-up. In September I read 4 books. I feel like I'm out of my slump, so let's go ahead and get started with the video. For those who don't know how I do my wrap-ups, I do it in the order that I read the books, so come on guys. The first book I read was, of course, Foxglove by Adeline Grace. And this is the second book in the Belladonna series. So in Belladonna, we follow a girl named Signa Farrow, and everybody around her has died. Her parents were poisoned the day, I believe, they presented her to court. So she has passed along to every single family member. The family member she is currently with is her cousin or her aunt. I think it's her aunt, and her aunt passed away. Her cousin's been poisoned, and then in the first book she's trying to figure out what happened. This one follows immediately after. And now she's dealing with fate and death, who are brothers. They believe that she is life reincarnated, and fate does not want Signa with death. I absolutely love this book. I gave this a 5 out of 5 stars. It's really hard to talk about this without spoiling the first book for those who haven't read it, so I'm so sorry guys. But this is the Barnes & Noble exclusive edition, and it's just gorgeous. So I have started my reread of Harry Potter. For those who don't know, every time I try to read Harry Potter, I always get to Prisoner of Azkaban and then I stop. So I read Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone. This of course follows Harry James Potter, who when he was 1 year old, his parents were killed by Voldemort, and when Voldemort tried to kill him, it backfired and killed Voldemort. So he was sent to live with his muggle aunt, Petunia, and her husband. And this just follows Harry through his first year at Hogwarts, first trying to balance the fact that he's a wizard, he's from a wizarding family, but he feels like a muggle born, not knowing everything. And he's dealing with the Sorcerer's Stone. People are saying that Voldemort's coming back and all this. I absolutely love the Harry Potter books, and of course this is a 5 out of 5 stars. I read Harry Potter and the Chambers of Secrets. This always annoyed me because I hated Lockhart, and I just didn't like how Harry was acting in this one. So this one is Harry's second year, and he gets a warning from Dobby, who is a house elf, that he must not return to Hogwarts. And Harry is very confused. This is my home, I don't know what you're talking about, what's the matter? And so the only way he can get to school is by flying a magical car, and of course that gets them in trouble because it's Harry and Ron. And then he has to deal with this Chamber of Secrets and people finding out that he is a Parselmouth, which is he is able to speak to snakes, and that is a trait that the heir of Slytherin is supposed to have. Muggleborns are getting petrified and they don't know what's happening. We're introduced to Glittery Gilderoy Lockhart, and I just absolutely hate that man with every fiber in my body. 5 stars. And then the fourth and final book I read was, of course, Imogen, obviously, by Becky Albertalli. And this one will follow a girl named Imogen, and she is visiting her best friend Lily up in college, a college that she is going to be going to in less than 6 months. And when she got there, Lily springs onto her, "Hey, I told my friends that you were my ex-girlfriend. We dated for a little bit and then we stood friends, so go along with it." And Imogen feels very hesitant because she's like, isn't that overstepping? And while Imogen is there, she starts falling for one of Lily's friends, and she starts questioning, am I bi, am I gay, what's going on? And then when she tells her best friend, hey, I think I'm bi, she's like, it's not just a checklist, it's either you are or you aren't. So I love this. I hated her friend though. I hated Gretchen. So this got a 4 stars. I wish we got more of everyone finding out that they really didn't date, that they were lying. But yeah, I enjoyed this. So those are the 4 books I read in September. I'm so happy I'm finally out of this slump. I'll be leaving here 2 videos you guys should go check out. I'm gonna try to post again twice a week. I'll see you guys very soon with my TBR, and then after my TBR, my wrap up, and then after my wrap up, my TBR, then my book haul, and then after my book haul is my reading vlog from last week. Bye guys.